talk about.
We are live from DJ's Dugout in downtown Omaha, Nebraska. It is. My people are here. My people are here. I got the bell guy, Roman. It is Omaha, Nebraska, College World Series, Barstool Pick Central. Let me introduce everybody, starting all the way at the end. A new guest today. Hello, Dougs.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for
Why are
having
you
me.
wearing Tennessee stuff?
Is that a serious question?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a national champion head coach at Tennessee.
Correct.
You know,
I apologize. That's
Volunteers.
completely my fault. That is my mistake. We have Big T, who is very nervous about his elimination game today. Hello, Big T.
Good morning, Brandon. Yeah, I am a little bit nervous.
Yeah, you should be.
Well,
you're
now
about to get eliminated from the College World Series.
Well, probably we got the kiss of death sitting here in the middle.
Yeah, we're going to get to him. Carl, you're still wearing the Carl jersey. How's that going?
It's going well, number 43. And just a quick shout out. I thought yesterday there was tremendous umpiring at the College World Series.
What?
You like the umpires?
Yeah, I want to call it I thought umpiring yesterday was outstanding.
You know what? They truly never get the credit they deserve.
So here we are.
Yeah, especially that
top.
asshole in the Mississippi State-Texas game in the ninth inning the other night. Dipshit. Okay, hey.
What's up, boys? What's up, fellas?
Oh, okay, relax. Relax.
Christ.
Yeah, I thought he had a seizure. All right, so hello, Ben Mintz. How you doing?
It's an interesting day to be alive in Omaha, Nebraska.
No. You are the worst.
The worst.
I think this is the all-time historic low, for sure.
Well, no, you're an Ole Miss fan. This can't be the low.
Oh, I think even Ole Miss fans don't have it this bad.
Do you know how hard it is to be worse than me?
Dude, I think I passed you a long time ago.
So bad.
I've won one game here in
And you
3 days.
fucked it up this morning.
Oh, no, I got the graphic out.
No, you messed it up.
You fucked it
You
up.
messed it up.
All you had to do is put out your picks. Now everyone's confused what you're picking.
No, I gave out the graphic.
No, you gave out the graphic. Yes, you gave out the graphic.
No, but the picks weren't ready, so I did the video.
No, Ben, you're
missing
not
the point,
understanding
bud.
what we're saying. You decided to put out a bet called Fade Mincy, right?
Yeah.
And you put out picks that you didn't make. You put out the opposite of what you want.
I like State Tennessee.
Right, but on the Barstool Sportsbook app, it says Fade Mincy, pick Texas and Virginia.
Yeah, that's the fade, because I took Mississippi State, Tennessee.
But when people see that, they think they don't know if that's your pick or not.
I said on there, I gave an explanation why I like the game.
He's not going to get it.
So
Do you understand what we're getting at, Ben? They're saying people just want to fade your picks.
Yeah, so
Okay, hold on.
right.
But now, like we talked last night, and you were like, we're going to get the picks. I like Texas. No, but maybe I should do Tennessee because no one has any idea what you're thinking now. We don't even know what to fade. You're on every pick.
No, I mean, I took Tennessee.
You just keep saying no.
I like the underdog.
You didn't say what your pick was. You just said fade that. So when people see the name Mincy and then they see Texas and Virginia, they're like, oh, he's taking Texas and Virginia. I'm going to take Tennessee and Mississippi State.
Okay. Well, maybe
So you never.
I said I like Tennessee, Mississippi State. So if you want to fade it, it's Texas and Virginia.
Also, can I say one more thing about
Say
this
a lot
guy?
of things.
You're saying duh.
He looked to me. We were sitting where those Mississippi State fans are at that high top right there last night. No cameras around, just man to man. He looked me in the eye and said, "I'm going to take Texas because I like you, Big T." Then he turns around, walks in here this morning,
Thank you.
and said, "I'm on Tennessee."
Wait, was that
so
you or
now
a
we're
different
fucked.
bell? We've got multiple bells in here? Yes. Thank you very much.
I love how excited he gets when he does the
Yeah,
bell.
he's a great bell
Yeah.
guy. He's the best.
He doesn't work here.
No, he
It's
works here.
Mississippi
He's
State.
the bell guy. I'm paying him $40
No,
an
there's
hour.
the other one.
Have we cleared up the confusion, though? Because
I think we've actually made it much, much worse.
So, to be clear, Mincy's on Tennessee this morning because you like an underdog.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Big 12 struggling.
But if you want to, yes.
So, but you don't want people.
But attached to your name on the Barstool Sportsbook app is Virginia.
And yeah, it's the
And
fade.
Texas.
If you want to fade Mincy, you take Texas and Virginia.
Okay, all right. Okay.
But is his pick now the fade?
Right.
don't
Are you
know.
fading the fade?
No, I always rock the SEC.
It's a.
This is back where we were yesterday when we were talking unders. By the way, that under hit by 8.5 runs.
We're all very.
And we were, is it too easy? Is it too dumb? And
Hit
it's
by
too
9.5
dumb that
runs.
now it becomes too sharp. And this
Dave-
is where, like, there's so many fades going on
Yeah.
that we're back to square one.
Dave just did an emergency press conference saying Barstool Mincy is a moron.
I mean,
It's a minute and a half long. That's a lot of
man.
moron.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
what are you going to do?
Let me tell you, you keep doing this. This is great for me. Everyone's off my back.
I'm enjoying it myself.
It's great. Because that's what I said. Like, to be worse than me, like I'll hit it like 45%. and it's like all fade mush, and like sometimes you lose. You're at a 0% clip.
Well, I know Mississippi State about 10.
And-
Well,
Fade
Ben, we're
yourself
winners, okay? We don't get mushed by you. We're winners. We can fight through it. These other teams here, not as strong as we are.
Clearly.
Yeah. So today we have – you're also going on the Dave Portnoy show today?
Oh yeah, 12:15.
You've been called into the office?
Oh yeah.
Wait, when did that happen?
No, just a minute ago. I'm
Oh,
gonna
fuck. We talked yesterday about that last night. This is going to be a tough show for you.
Just got to embrace the pain, my
No,
friend.
dude.
I was unemployed a year ago. It's all a free roll.
He always is so fucking positive.
Right.
You stink at gambling.
I know.
Oh, I was jobless. I know you were jobless, but you fucking stink.
Okay.
You're killing me. How are you so positive?
I mean, what are you gonna do, man? You know.
He is
I mean, I gotta
single-handedly-
face it. I just gotta own it. What else? What else
ruining
can I do?
the dream.
Okay,
Win.
if you're out here and you don't know what we're talking about, because we are 6 idiots sitting up here on the stage. So Ben Mintz is the college baseball expert at Barstool Sports.
Expert.
Yeah, and I have stepped in to help hashtag grow the game, just like everybody else up here has. But he came into Omaha on a cold streak from Super Regionals.
Oh, yeah,
right from
very
regionals,
cold.
and
You won regionals. That was it.
you have gone 1-13,
Like one and
14?
it's like 1-8.
Nah,
Well, with the parlays, it's 1-9.
1-8, 1-9. You have been historically bad, but last night it was your masterpiece.
Oh, I paid it.
Last night you were in the middle of Jack Leiter's perfect game bid. You walked out and did a video saying these runs are hard to come by. There are no hits in this game, and you guys recorded one pitch on that video, and it was a home run to beat
And we
Jack
were
Leiter.
in right field on the balcony and caught it. Like
Correct.
just the odds of this are just.
Carl, you were the cameraman there.
And Carl suggested doing it.
How was it, buddy? That was an epic moment in Barstool history.
So I knew that Mincy should do a mid-game update because he was – I shouldn't say new. I suggested it because he had said pitcher's duel and all this shit. He was pumping Jack Leiter and like, hey, Jack Leiter looks great. Like, now's the time, Minnie. Let's get some momentum. Let's fucking turn around. Let's get this – hey, I told you to be pitcher's duel. Let's go out on the concourse and do it. And then when we got out there, there's this beautiful overhang where it's like, yo, if we get up there, you could see the whole park. It'll be this nice, beautiful thing. And sure as shit, I tell you, if someone called me that morning and was like, hey, he's going to hit a home run, it's going to be in the top of the fifth inning, it's going to be with one, we still couldn't have timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
And that's those moments with Barstool where you know someone's like looking out for you. Like you know that Mincy has to be like there's somebody who's looking out for Barstool that wants everyone to know that Mincy can't hit a fucking bat.
Yeah.
That you're just bottom of the barrel. And that's like
I
perfect.
think Mincy works for like DraftKings or something. I feel like he's on like the inside somewhere else, just fucking us all over.
I don't even know what to say.
Exactly.
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
No
All right.
one could be that positive 1-8.
No,
If you
I
haven't seen the video, and I'm sure if you're watching Pick Central, there's a 0% chance you haven't seen the video, but go watch the video.
It has 1.2 million views.
We talk about timing. I mean, the timing on that, Mincy. You literally go, the next run
He's going to win the
is
game.
going to win the game.
And then
Ping.
and he hits the home.
And the guy hit a home run.
So we are at the College World Series today. Texas or Tennessee, one of them is going home. We have an elimination game between those two teams tonight. Mississippi State will take the driver's seat in this bracket when they beat Virginia. I believe we all agree with that. Can I get the bell? Yes, sir. So we got a lot of Mississippi State fans here today. I see some Texas fans. Yesterday we had Florida fans. We had LSU fans. We had a lot of pathetic people here yesterday. But it seems like we've got a lot of people here that are into the game. I see some NC State back there as well.
I seriously don't think Virginia knows, like, fans know they're here.
No, Virginia. I think Virginia has far and away the least people here. No,
Stanford.
Arizona and Stanford didn't
Arizona
have
had
anybody
more
either.
than Stanford.
But who's got the most trips in the last 10 years here? Virginia, right?
Is that right?
I would
Virginia
guess.
or Vanderbilt, I would think.
I would guess one of those two.
No disrespect to Omaha, but if you're from, like, Arizona, I don't think you're coming to Nebraska.
Yeah, to see your team win a national championship, sure.
No, they don't care.
I think there's something. Arizona fans were rocking during the Vandy game Saturday night.
Were they?
Yeah, I mean they were pretty into it.
So today, talk about the games, Ben. I will let you be the expert. Tonight, the winner's bracket game, Mississippi State, Virginia. Give it to me.
Mississippi State's got a ton of momentum. They're throwing Christian McLeod,
That's right.
lefty, big
Yeah.
curveball. State, they've been in Omaha just tons the last few years. 2013 made the national championship. 18, 19, third year in a row here. Had two bad trips in 18 and 19. Already rectified it.
Not really a bad.
Well, not bad. There's never a bad trip to Omaha. Obviously, I don't mean it like that. But went 0-4 in those two. Got the huge win. Will Bednar, unbelievable performance, 15 Ks, unforgettable, 6 innings of 1 hit. And they've got a solid pitcher, McLeod, on the mound. They got a lot of momentum. I like their chances tonight.
I as well.
No, Virginia doesn't have Andrew Abbott on the mound. Their ace, Andrew Abbott, ain't pitching tonight. Virginia does have a ton of momentum as a number 3 seed. They're hot.
Well, everybody here
everybody's
has a
hot, but
ton
I
of
think
momentum.
this the bracket's falling right for Mississippi State. This is a big shot for them.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think about Vanderbilt going in the losers bracket last night, losing to NC State?
I think Vandy's in huge trouble now because they need to win when Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter are out there. That's their big thing, is having those two ace pitchers. Vanderbilt's hadn't been shut out once the entire season. They got shut out. Sam Heifel, got to give him a ton of credit for NC State. So much of the story has been about Leiter and NC State, but the effort by Heifel last night was spectacular. Evan Justice out of the bullpen did the job. And NC State, overwhelming favorite now. Vandy and Stanford going to play an elimination game, both getting into the end of their pitching staffs. And that NC State Wolfpack lineup so deep. With all the momentum they have, you got to like their chances.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Texas was, I believe, the number 2 seed, right?
Yeah, and Tennessee was number 3.
And number
so
3.
We have
So
a
one of
2
them's
versus
going
3
home.
and an elimination game. And then you look at today, I was just thinking kill taking favorites. So I'm taking Tennessee because they're the underdog, and Blaine Tidwell's been really good pitching all year. Big 12's been struggling.
Yeah, that is the one thing that got you in trouble at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so you took Arkansas to win the national championship, even though they were the overwhelming
Yeah,
favorite.
7-1.
The favorite never wins it.
No.
And then when they lost, you didn't adjust to an underdog. You just took the next favorite, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I like Vandy at the beginning of the tournament. I like Vandy or Arkansas at the beginning of the tournament.
Who do you think is going to win the national championship?
Now?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how you can go against this train that started with the Wolfpack right now. They look unreal. It's
Okay.
going to be tough to beat them,
All right, NC State. NC State is your pick. So that's
not good.
yeah, that's not
Because you
great.
know who
I don't
picks
know.
that.
That's Dave's pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't know if they're going to win. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you who you think's
we
going to win.
know. We know you don't know.
I definitely
That's a
don't know.
fact.
I'm asking you. If you had to predict right now, who do you think is going to win the national championship?
I mean, I would say that they have the most momentum. I don't know. I don't even want to say this right now. I don't want to mush anybody else.
Hey, Ducks.
How you doing?
So you drove up here.
I did.
Why?
To see the Volunteers in the College World Series in Omaha, Nebraska.
That's true. Okay, very good.
Did
Very
you
good.
take a gas station shower?
I did, yeah.
A truck stop shower.
Yeah, truck stop shower.
How was it?
Nasty.
It was nice.
You enjoyed it?
I mean, I wouldn't do it every day, but
What's
I mean,
the best part of a truck stop shower?
How much did it cost?
it was $13.
You got to pay to take a truck stop shower?
Well,
Yo,
so you got listen. If you're on the road for 5 days in a row in a Tahoe, you'll pay whatever for a shower.
Did someone
even at a
clean
truck
your
stop.
ass for you? What is that?
No, I think that was extra.
$13.
Well, it's $13, or if you buy 50 gallons of gas, it's a free shower.
How many gallons of gas goes in the car?
Yeah, my Tahoe only holds like 21, so
Oh,
I paid,
that's a
I paid
lot.
the 13.
Yeah, I guess.
I would have thought a Tahoe had a bigger gas tank than 20.
Yeah, I think it's like 21, 22, something like that.
I guess that 50-gallon thing is a way for them to make sure it's just truckers taking trucker showers.
Yeah, I read their website. They said everyone was welcome, but it definitely seemed like it was geared towards
Everyone's
truckers.
not welcome.
They have a
Yeah.
website.
It's very trucker-centric. There's a lot of truckerism going on out there.
Yeah,
Very warm language. Please
The-
come enjoy a nice hot shower with us.
yeah. The lady didn't believe me. I was like, hey, how much is a shower? And I told her I'm on a
Hey, Dan.
a road trip. Uh-oh.
Are you guys live right now?
Yeah, we're live.
No.
What's up?
You're not live yet.
No, we're live.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Can Mincy explain what he did?
Mincy, can you explain to Dan what you did? Are you talking about the Fade Mincy parlay?
Yeah, I just have a specific question I need an answer to. Is he fading himself?
No, I'm seriously like Tennessee because they're an underdog and I'm being killed on the favorites.
No. But he's asking you.
Just tell me what his picks are.
His picks are
Tennessee
Tennessee
is an underdog,
and Mississippi State.
back in the SEC.
correct.
Did he like those?
Yes, I like those. I like Tennessee as an underdog at plus 112 with Tidwell pitching.
Actually, you know what? Now that makes sense. He always so you're right. Okay, all right, thank you. Bye.
All right, thank you, Dan.
See how it's a little confusing?
People are confused.
Okay. Well, I always take SEC.
As soon as you say your pick is
So
fade,
is your pick Texas then?
No, I like Tennessee. I really do. I'm not kidding, y'all. I like them because they're an underdog and the money's coming.
He
back
doesn't
up.
know what the fuck he's doing right now.
I hate it here.
He has
I hate
no
it here.
idea.
So this guy comes
wanna
up
go
to me,
home.
he goes, recommend a pick though.
I want to go back.
No,
to
I
Charlotte.
like Tennessee. I'm taking Tennessee. I really do. I like
So
it.
you're not recommending that people fade you.
I want to go bass fishing.
I'm taking Tennessee. If people want to fade me, they can. I legitimately like Tennessee.
The sharp play for you is Tennessee and not the fade.
You wouldn't-
That is, I'm going to bet on
You're
Tennessee.
not good
Yeah.
in water.
No, I am. I'm taking them.
Topwater bass fishing.
That's
There you
I'm
go.
taking the
Gross.
SEC tickets. Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the ocean. I'm talking about like a pond.
Yeah, you're not a pond guy.
I'm a huge pond guy.
Pond?
Shady, I got my cousin up there.
Yeah, not
Shout
him.
out
No.
Grant Walker.
Whenever I get a free trip to Omaha,
Wait,
the
man.
Walkers just show up and get free shit.
Man-made ponds like water retention facilities?
No,
or just kind of
just
generally?
pond.
Isn't
Pond.
it crazy that there's no square ponds?
There are many square ponds.
Name me one.
The Mississippi Delta is full of them with catfish farm.
Absolutely not square. It's definitely rounded.
Are there square ponds in Mississippi?
It's square.
Mostly on rice farms.
Someone show me a square pond.
I will take you to Mississippi tomorrow and show you
Four
a ton
corners?
of. Yeah, that's what a square is. Yes, they're
Believe.
square ponds, or more rectangular, but some are I'm sure square.
I don't believe.
Cousin, how you doing? You good? All right. He's also fat and tall like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worm farm guy.
Yeah. No, wait. He's Uncle Donnie's son. You know Uncle Donnie.
I know Uncle Donnie. How's Uncle Donnie? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, probably drunk. So we got College World Series. We have a lot of other sports to talk about. I don't know where my notebook is. Let me get my notebook out. We got picks coming later. Ben, I just want to know you're holding up okay.
I am. I'm doing as good as I can. I mean, like literally yesterday, to be truthful, I thought when I was sitting back in the stadium after the video, I was like, I don't know how they're going to let me in TD Ameritrade tomorrow. I definitely thought that for a while last night, but then, as it processed for a couple hours and it felt like the world was squeezing me a little bit, I'm just like, the hell with it. Just got to embrace it and rock it.
Do you know that they are going to let you in TD Ameritrade?
I think they will.
Okay.
I think they will.
Minty can get shot in the throat because got to embrace it.
Yeah.
Gotta
You have
embrace
to.
it.
Needed a hole there.
You're just bleeding out. Got to embrace
No,
it.
That's
what
more
else
room
can
to
you do?
breathe.
What else can you do?
Big T, how you enjoying Omaha?
I love it here.
Are you leaving after Tennessee loses today?
We're here doing this show all week. We're not losing. We're going to be playing on Thursday, I think it is. So
Okay.
we're going to be just fine. I just can't with this guy. The fact that he single-handedly holds the power to end the dreams of guys who have worked for the better part of 2 decades to get here, and he doesn't care at all. I mean, he can just with one stroke of the pen, like your dreams are dead. Ben Mintz.
That's one way of putting it.
I can't deal with this guy.
Well, it is what it is. All right, let's talk about some other sports. I'm sorry, but the first 3 things I wrote was Mintz is the worst. He mushed Jack Leiter. All his picks are also terrible. And then, yeah.
Did actually, right?
You talk about Jack Leiter threw 127 pitches last night?
Jack Leiter was amazing.
Unbelievable effort.
It's a shame he had to lose. Like Will Bednar the other night. He throws. He gives up 1 run. No, he didn't.
No run.
He
One
gave
hit,
up nothing.
one hit,
One
no
hit.
runs, 15
One hit, 15 strikeouts in 6 innings.
Yeah.
And then Leiter matches him almost pitch for pitch, but Leiter loses.
Yeah, 8 and Leiter went the full 8. I was surprised they sent him back out to the 8th after he got out of that jam in the 7th last night.
Yeah, well, he's a great pitcher. He's a fantastic pitcher. But if you're Vanderbilt and you don't go 2-0 and Rocker and Leiter starts, you're very vulnerable and in trouble.
And then the offense struggled last night. They got shut down by Heifel and NC State bullpen. I mean, the offense is gone. That was the first time they got shut out all year, but it seems like the offense is struggling a little bit at home.
I guess NC State's kind of been up against the wall for pretty much this whole run, right? And they get to Arkansas, they go down 1-0, and they fight back, they answer, and they beat Arkansas twice, the best team.
This NC State story, they were 1-8 in the ACC. Their coach's father died early in the year. They got hit with COVID really hard, and since they were 1-8, they made a run to finish top 3 in the ACC regular season, second in the ACC tournament. They dominated the Ruston Regional. They lose 21-2 game 1 against Arkansas on the road against the number 1 team in the country. It bounced back and win 3-2 and 6-5. To get here, I mean, it's they're on a mission.
See, that upsets me that you know that much.
Dude, I do know
and you
that
still
much.
stink.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that's
know.
the irony of it.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, I mean, I know player. Yeah, I mean, I actually know some stuff about it.
No, I know.
Just don't know how to apply the knowledge.
Upsetting. Also, the NC State women's basketball coach
Electric.
he got way too many chances.
He did.
He went
He did 6.
He did 6 Wolves.
He did 6 full.
6 full Wolves. So
How does it go? Let's go, Pack.
No, it was just Wolf.
And then the crowd changed.
Okay.
Wolf. Pack.
You get 3, 4 at most. At most.
I think you get 3. I think you get 3 if you're on a hot mic. You say 3. They gave him 6.
He would have kept going.
Yeah,
They cut him off.
Yeah.
No part of you respects it?
Oh, I respect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
But I don't respect the interviewer.
It was
He
all-
should have cut him off.
It was all about that coach that time.
Does NC State have a good women's program?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because
yeah.
their recruiting's got to go through the roof. This guy's.
I don't know. Hey, does NC State have a good women's basketball? Oh, you're
yeah.
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, NC State women's.
That's the
basketball.
wrong end.
NC
Sorry.
State does have a good women's basketball program.
No.
Well, then he gets 5.
So they probably don't.
Oh, my Arkansas people are back again. Hello, Arkansas. All right. Good to
All right,
see you.
question for my SEC guys then.
I
Is
guess
the
the picks are going
ACC
unsucked
underrated? Is the ACC for college baseball underrated? Because Virginia's 1-0. They pitched and played a clean game, 6-0. NC State's been super fucking hot. No offense to our SEC guys.
I would think the ACC has proven to be very, very strong. In fact, Mississippi State to get here had to beat Notre Dame, who was the hottest team in the country. No, I'm serious.
Notre Dame won the ACC by like
Notre Dame
11 games.
won the ACC. Notre Dame was fantastic out of the ACC, and if we played them in South Bend, I don't know if we would have beat them, but we were able to beat them. But I think that team, Notre Dame, and then these two teams here have been fantastic in the postseason. They've been awesome.
And usually Miami and Florida State are super strong in baseball too. I mean, it's a great league.
Let's talk about BetterHelp right now. We're going to get serious for a second. The last year has been hard on a lot of people. Where's my bell guy? The last year has been hard on a lot of people. That's why we're doing something new and partnering with our new sponsor, BetterHelp Online Therapy at Barstool Sports. We truly love and appreciate our listeners and our viewers and the people here. Without you, none of us would be able to do what we do every day, which is fuck around and get paid for it. So once in a while, we try to bring you something good. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. We take care of our bodies, right? We do workouts. I know I've lost 26 pounds by getting up at 5:30 every morning and working out. Can I get an applause for that, please? Thank you.
I've lost a lot as well.
I was wondering where he was. Hey, he didn't give you my bell, did he? That's my bell. Okay, all right. So there's a misunderstanding of what therapy is. It can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be sitting around talking about your feelings. A lot of people battle with their temper. Anybody here have temper problems?
I did when I was young, for sure.
Carl raises his hand.
And their stress is too much to manage, but they have depression, anxiety, PTSD, the list goes on. If this is you, you can use therapy to get some tools that make your life easier. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is all about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/picks. That's BetterHelp.com/picks.
I feel like that read was just speaking to me on me needing to call BetterHelp after this run.
Now Mincy's getting me in trouble.
What? How'd you get in trouble?
Dave just texted me and said, "How could you let Mincy pull this circus stunt today?"
It does. Dave Portnoy just texted that to Marty Mush.
I'm trying to help.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Crying?
I mean, you've pulled a circus stunt today.
Dude, I thought I was doing what I was supposed to.
Nope, just put out the pics.
Okay, well, they're out.
No, but they're not out. That's the problem.
We're going back in circles.
I like Mississippi State, Tennessee.
No,
Whatever.
okay.
You did like Texas last night.
No, I did research on the game.
Okay.
And I like Tennessee.
So we're clear that Mincy's picks
Brian.
are Tennessee
And Mississippi State.
and Mississippi State. With conviction.
No. What are you saying?
I
Wait,
said he has no idea what he did. You don't. Am I wrong?
No, I do think there's a disconnect here somewhere.
Well, I mean, I like the SEC teams.
No, I know.
Yeah, whatever.
I know. I got it. All right. So, Major League Baseball, Carl.
Brandon.
What happened with Javi Baez?
Javi Baez lost track of outs in the inning, and that's going to happen in Wrigleyville because there's a lot of distractions going on. It's great plays, cute girls in the stands.
How do you take Javi Baez doing what he did and put it back to Chicago being awesome?
It's easy to do because I can't talk shit about Javi Baez. There's a lot of people out here that don't watch Javi Baez on a day-to-day basis that know Javi Baez is fucking electric. If he showed up and was playing shortstop for Mississippi State, no offense, who's playing shortstop for Mississippi State tonight, you'd move everybody out. Like, he's a transcendent athlete. So the fact that he loses counts out,
I think that's a little much.
I think it is for baseball.
The transcendent
For
athlete?
baseball. For baseball.
Maybe for the Cubs. I don't know the people in.
Dude, he gets people to talk about tags, rundowns. Like he makes stuff cool that nobody.
He did have the rundown between home and first this year, which was
That was
unbelievable.
amazing.
Yeah.
And maybe Ozzie Smith with the glove was obviously significantly better, but Javi just finds himself in a position where he's making these plays where it's almost where you're not even. You often find yourself talking about the plays Javi made before you talk about the result of the game.
But you keep talking about how wonderful Javi is. I'm talking about when he got benched for last night. He had a base running mistake, and the coach yanked him out of the game.
It was great managing from David Ross, too, because you got to send a message, and you have to let people know. I mean, listen, obviously it's stupid. It's stupid. But baseball, how many chances and pitches does Javi Baez have to watch through for 162? I give him a little bit of a leash because he's honestly that type of guy. And I think that's a good thing as a fan, particularly with baseball. You can love and care about your players, and you have different – they're like having kids. I have different relationships with each of my players.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So, like, if that's Ian Happ, I'm going to be way more upset, right? If that's Wilson Contreras, like, come on, you dumb – like you've done this so many times.
Well, it sounds like nepotism.
Yeah.
This sounds like you're just a bad person.
Well, I mean, I like Javi Baez more because he's earned it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say I'm a good person. No more than you are.
Oh, I'm a fantastic person.
We're fine.
Average?
Not that great. Yeah.
Slightly above average?
We're fine.
I'm way better. I'm a peach.
I think we're all fine.
So Major League Baseball right now, I looked at the Barstool Sportsbook app this morning, and you can put these bets on if you're in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois.
Or Ameristar Council Bluffs Sportsbook.
Or sure, Ameristar Council Bluffs Casino here in Council Bluffs, Iowa, or over there in Council Bluffs, Iowa. In the AL to win the MVP, all right? Vlad Guerrero is even. Ohtani is plus 150. In the National League, the favorite went yesterday, plus 175. Jacob deGrom has another great start yesterday. Right now, Jacob deGrom, 0.5 ERA. He is 7-2 with a 0.5 ERA, 117 strikeouts. The modern record for ERA in a season is Bob Gibson, 1968, 1.12. Jacob deGrom, halfway through the year, is 0.5. Is this one of the greatest pitchers we've ever seen in the history of baseball?
The answer to that is unequivocally yes.
Yes.
And the fastball command at 101 miles an hour. Imagine if Nolan Ryan could throw it in a teacup. Like, that's everybody. When you watch Nolan Ryan, or when people talked about Nolan Ryan, they're like, dude, if this guy ever figured, he would literally, I mean, he's obviously one of the most dominant pitchers of all time. You're seeing, like, where Nolan Ryan could pinpoint it. That's basically Jacob deGrom stuff.
His first batter yesterday was Acuna, put 300-mile-an-hour fastballs on the outside black, one after another, 1-2-3, struck him out. Like,
Knee high, not even thinking. His mechanics are perfect. And he's also, and I don't want to say this, knock on wood, his mechanics are such that injury risk is a lot lower. He's always in a good position to throw. He's got a quick arm. He's not one of these big laboring, lumbering guys. So we like Jacob deGrom. He'll win the MVP if the Mets win the division.
It's just unfortunate he's on the Mets.
Yeah.
You think they have to win the division for him to win the MVP? Because behind him, you've got Tatis at plus 250. You've got Acuna at plus 450. I don't know if either of those teams are winning the division.
But Tatis is that sexy name.
Yeah.
And so if they're good and they win the division, people are going to want to give Tatis. And if Tatis is clearly better than Machado, and then a sports writer wants to go on the 2,000-word thing, it's finally Tatis's team and not Manny's, then...
Finally. What is he, 22?
I know, exactly. Yeah. I'm saying he's that storyline of, like, it's now Tatis's time.
Did you see Manfred fucking test deGrom yesterday to see if he had any sticky stuff
Come
on
on,
him?
why did he do that?
well, I think they were doing that to every pitcher, right?
I don't know.
Because they did it to the Braves pitcher, too.
They did it to the Indians guy, too, yesterday.
Let me tell you, that shit they're doing is so stupid.
Oh, it's
It legitimately
insane.
hurt Glass now. I believe that. Because you have to change your grip if you're not using that.
You're telling me he tore his UCL because he wasn't allowed to put...
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, wiggle your fingers and tell me where you feel it. You're going to feel it right here. You're going to feel it in your forearm.
And he's been using that
It's in your
sunscreen,
forearm,
that
pal.
rosin bag for how long, and then he had to change his grip, and he fucked his arm.
I don't know. I don't want to risk...
That pressure, exactly.
I've had a hotel room for 3 days. My wrist has been getting a workout.
Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Walker.
I'm
we have
sorry.
another ad read.
I apologize. There's kids here.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, that was rough. I wish I hadn't said that.
Welcome to my world.
I don't feel...
So Jacob deGrom, I don't think he uses the sticky stuff. I don't think he was one of those guys,
No, I don't
right?
think he was either.
Well, I actually do think like 90% of pitchers do. I really do.
And if they don't, the catcher's got a little
baseball is a
something on
game
the shin pants.
yeah.
Everybody's...
Baseball's a game that's built on cheating or getting an edge, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I love cheating.
Batters try to get an edge. Runners off second try to lean this way
There's
to tell
different
your batter.
cheating, though. The Astros really cheated.
I mean, cheating is cheating, right?
No, like,
That's fucking cheating.
that's cheating. Like the little, like the rosin bag and sweat or like sunscreen, that's not cheating. That's an edge.
The Astros is Juliana Zobras going home with the family pastor on a Sunday and just beating it up.
Well, that was crazy.
That's tough.
That's cheating.
Yeah, that is absolutely cheating. What else we got? We got Major League Baseball. Right now on the Barstool Sportsbook app, the Dodgers are plus 360 to win the World Series. Carl, I'd like to hear who you'd pick out of these teams. The Astros are plus 900. The Cubs plus 700. I don't know why. Yeah.
Because Cubs fans just...
Useless exercise. Plus 1,100 for the Yankees, the A's, and the Rays, and plus 850 for the Padres and the Mets.
What were the White Sox?
The White Sox are plus 700.
It's crazy the White Sox and the Cubs are the same line. I would...
You know what?
Or did you get that wrong?
I did. I thought I wrote Cubs. I wrote CWS.
It's okay.
It's not the Cubs. Cubs are lower.
White
That's
Sox
my fault.
7-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Yankees.
Plus 1,100?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
One clap in here.
is Garrett Cole still healthy?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
there's-
pitching tonight. They're minus 280 against the Royals.
11-1 with Garrett Cole and like Giancarlo and Judge if they're healthy in that lineup if they ever catch momentum. And they play a tough fucking schedule. I've talked about that before. And I'm not just sucking the Yankees' dick because Marty Bush is sitting here. I'm sucking the Yankees' dick because it's a tough team to beat in a 5-game series.
And
so now you're going to say, okay, I can put the Yankees in the ALCS in my brain. If I put them in the ALCS in my brain at 11-1, that's a good
You know
point.
about Gleyber Torres?
Yes.
He's good.
He's very good.
Very good.
So healthy and whatnot, and then the bullpen. I think they've got some talented arms.
Are you okay?
I think so. I'm giving myself a little pep talk.
All right. Well, you just seem a little down. I want you to be up. I want you
Your
to.
voice is cracking a little more than normal.
Yeah.
That's saying something because my voice cracks a lot.
What can I do for you?
Your presence is enough, Brandon.
I've always said that.
Your presence is great, you know.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a personal wager between each other, like somebody has to drive home, or
No, I would never.
did we stop doing that?
No,
Should say that?
I would never do that. I'm not an asshole. I would never do that to my partner. I would never make them drive home. So,
Did I do that?
no.
Oh.
Casey did, remember?
Oh, okay.
Texas A&M and Mississippi State.
I was making sure it wasn't me.
No, you never did that.
Good.
Never did that. But, no, we don't have any personal wagers. I'm just glad he's here. It's very comforting having been here. Not because he's bad at gambling. Not at all. Because he's an Ole Miss fan, and he has to sit here and watch Mississippi State take over Omaha. And it is fucking delicious.
Yeah, and y'all are making y'all's big run.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, no, it's like a complete.
We're going to beat Virginia tonight, and you're going to have to sit there. I saw 3 dipshit Ole Miss fans walking through the outfield tonight.
I didn't know Ole Miss fans were in Omaha.
They were lost. Anyway, they walk through and they do this, and we're the ones that are obsessed. They show up to Omaha and say, "Folks, State, all this shit." But the fact that you are here and you have to live through this really makes me.
Yeah, it's just completely raining on me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. You know what? The paycheck's cash every 2 weeks, brother.
Let's go. You know, I mean, this is the job, man. It's gonna be, you know.
How are you liking College World Series so far, Doug? How you like Omaha?
Oh, I love it. It's real nice.
How does it compare to winning a national championship in football?
It's up there. Obviously, there's a lot more on the line. When you're coaching a team of 50-something players, a lot of families, a lot of lives on the line right there. But yeah, as far as a city goes, it's very nice.
Do you think a college football team has 50 players?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, just 50 that matter really,
Okay.
really to the team.
That is correct. Yes,
Yeah.
50 that you cheat to get.
Hey, I'm not saying anything about any McDonald's bags or anything.
Thought you ran a clean program.
Listen, 2018 was a different year,
Okay.
Usually, the only thing you can get in Tennessee with a bag full of I don't know.
Carl,
That
can I
was my
ask you a
favorite
question?
joke. But
Yes.
I butchered it.
How does a hummingbird hum?
I hate it.
It's got to use its wings, right?
That is so wrong.
A hummingbird, the hum you hear is its wings flapping. You can't even see the wings flapping. A hummingbird does not hum. It's not like happy to be in the air.
Yes, it does. How fast do you think his wings go?
So fast that it can't be picked up by the naked eye.
Exactly. So who saw it then? Who saw it? The naked eye can't see the wings fly.
You can take a camera and you can slow it down. You can see it like that. You ever seen a high-res camera that breaks it down to where you
I
can
don't
see it
believe
flapping?
I have
very
a
slow?
buddy who's an ornithologist. We can call him.
A what?
The
A
people
bird
who study
doctor.
birds.
Bird doctor.
He studied, but is a hummingbird a bird? I thought it was kind of insect.
I
Come on,
Marty,
hummingbird.
No,
that's
think
the
about
worst
it.
thing you've
It's
ever
not
said. That's the
really-
Well, a dragonfly's not a dragon.
There you go.
It is a fly.
But it is a fly.
It is a fly.
Well,
Is a hummingbird a bird? He just said that out loud.
I think it's more of like, I feel like you could step on a hummingbird.
Theoretically, you could if it stopped moving. You could step on a hummingbird, but you could also step on a sparrow. You could step on a robin. You could step on any bird.
No, you could definitely not step on a robin.
If
Those bastards are fast.
if its wings were hurt and it was stationary, you could.
an injured robin? Yeah. I could step on an injured robin.
Remember when Robin Ventura went out after Nolan Ryan?
You remember when Robin Ventura hit that grand slam for the Mets?
Yeah, that was awesome.
He was good at Oklahoma State, too.
He was good at Oklahoma State.
He was a bona fide 1-1 overall pick.
Is that how you say that?
Bona fide?
Bona fide?
How do you say it?
Bona fide.
Yeah.
I have
oh, brother,
a bad.
I'm bona fide.
People think I make up the way I talk.
Got hit by a train.
Actually, how I talk.
You say tobacco or debacle?
It's a debacle. Ugh.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I thought it was tobacco for my entire life.
Like a hat?
Like tobacco.
Patio.
Tea.
That's a good word. Patio. All right.
Patio's a good word.
Yeah. What were we just talking about? Hummingbirds?
I don't know, man.
Here's what I like about Virginia. Virginia has 6 bullpen arms that have made over 20 appearances, pitched over 25 innings, and average over 10 strikeouts per 9 innings. They have a very strikeout-dominant, experienced bullpen they can go to. Mississippi State has one such guy. So tonight, you guys have a pitcher going with a 4.24 ERA. Mm-hmm. Virginia has their second-best pitcher going. A lot of people are saying, oh, these starting pitcher matchups.
Carl.
Bro, you look at those bullpens. Virginia's bullpen is stacked.
Fine. You used our guy's ERA as an example.
I know. No, he's a big strikeout. 113 strikeouts.
But he's a very good pitcher. His ERA is 4. The guy you just said for Virginia, his ERA is like 6.
Is it 6?
Yeah, it's terrible. He's had a couple. He had a great start, I believe, against Dallas Baptist.
He did.
He got to the 8th. He struck out a lot of people. He throws like 98, 99. He just doesn't know where it's going.
I'm going to verify this.
Well, I took all your
4.82. Mike Vassell, 4.82.
That is so.
I'm almost certain Mike Vassel's not starting tonight.
Oh, he's not? Who's starting tonight?
The other guy, the Griff McGarry or something like that, right? Yeah, McGarry's starting, correct? Can somebody ring a damn bell?
Oh, big strikeout guy, McGarry. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong about who was starting tonight for Virginia.
Yeah, Mike Vassell is usually their number 2 guy. However, this McGarry has got swing and miss stuff, and he's electric. However, he struggles with command. He doesn't know where the ball is going. So he has struggled a lot this year. He's walked a lot of people. In his last start against Dallas Baptist, he got to the 8th and was fantastic.
So you hope that this environment in Omaha kind of
eats him up. Yeah, I'm hoping that does. Also, we have a very veteran lineup that will drive pitch counts up, that knows what to do. And, we got the SEC Player of the Year batting second. We have a great leadoff hitter.
Is that Tanner?
Tanner Allen, yeah.
Tanner Allen. Now, is Tanner Allen friends with Logan Tanner? Do they call each other Tanner?
I would assume they are friends.
A lot of Tanners in your part of the country.
I don't think so. I don't think any
more than there are. I'll guarantee there's more Tanners in Mississippi than there are in Nebraska.
I don't know that we can verify that.
Is there a Tanner in here right now? First guy sitting in front. In a Mississippi State everything.
That was unbelievable.
All right.
It's like,
point to Carl.
So.
Yeah, you win that point. Is your name really Tanner?
I mean,
you just can't make your fucking hand. You could have just said no.
He wants to be part of the show. That's the type of community you build with Mississippi State guys.
Hey, Tanner, have a hat.
A good hat thrower.
I'm a great hat thrower.
That's good.
Hey, nice catch, Tanners.
What else we got? So
NBA playoffs.
Yeah, NBA playoffs.
Yeah, game 2 tonight. Clippers.
We have the Suns and the Clippers tonight. The Suns and the Clippers. I love the Clippers at plus 5,
Me
and
too.
it's actually going down. I think they're going to bounce back. And the Suns still, whatever they have without Chris Paul, it's still without Chris Paul. I don't know if consistently you can put it together game to game.
Is he still got the bid?
He's still in protocol.
So he's not playing.
He's not playing tonight.
Clip is easy. Money line.
Well, I don't believe Kawhi's playing either.
I know. Money line.
Money line. Clippers to win the game tonight.
Yes.
What do you boys think? Big T,
I like it just because I think the NBA wants it 1-1, and I'm the biggest I don't trust the NBA.
Me too.
And they want 1-1.
I don't know if that's true though, but then the Clippers have been down 0-2 in every single series this playoffs. It's like their comfort zone where they got to lose the first 2 and they got to fight back. They got to have their back against the wall. What do you think? You don't like that at all. You hate that, Carl.
I like
You're
it.
making a face.
Because I'm thinking now if they've been down 0-2, is it a better story when they get to the final? And
Yeah, if
the
they go
NBA's
0-2
like, they're down 0-2 in every series, the first team to ever.
Yeah, if they go
like
0-2, 0-2, 0-2, that's a story.
Money line Suns tonight.
What, that
Well,
was that fast? Changed?
No, I didn't. I got to
Wait
think.
a minute, you changed that fast too.
No, I know. I got to think. I'm sitting next to Mincy. I don't.
Yeah, I like the Suns by 5. So all you Clippers fans can probably.
No.
Oh, this guy's not
Take
happy.
the Suns.
You
No,
have
I like-
the Suns?
I got the Suns.
That's tough.
So, but I
Good.
thought your terrible gambling powers were just focused on college baseball. You've been okay in everything else.
Yeah, I've been doing all right. Everything else, NBA playoffs and MLB have been fine. Just the college baseball. I mean, there's no denying it. I'm the worst there's ever been. Lines are new. I don't know how to analyze it. It's a train wreck.
We are putting our bets with A88 CBD. With U.S.-grown hemp extracts and high-quality formulas, their products are winners. And when the stakes are high and life gets hectic, there's nothing better than reaching for an A88 CBD product. A88 CBD is a game changer. They carry a variety of CBD products to choose from, and all of them contain exceptional ingredients and even come in convenient packaging. Try some deliciously different fruit chews and vegan gummies, perfect for taking with you on the go. Try one of their premium topicals like CBD Deep Relief Cream. Even better, A88 CBD offers free shipping on all products and 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Head over to A88CBD.com to find an exceptional CBD experience for you. Use the code PICS at checkout. Receive 25% off your entire purchase. And it is terrifying to read in front of a room full of people. But I did it
Good
okay.
job.
So me and you just got a text.
We did. We got a text.
And
From Dave or Dan?
Dan, it's a very good idea to just make sure Mincy is picking from the heart, and we know exactly what to take.
Yeah, Mincy, we have an assignment for you tomorrow. We'll let you know after the show.
Okay.
You agree to do it, right?
Dude, I'll do whatever I'm told.
Sounds good. Isn't it crazy that humans are so dumb we need an exit sign to tell us where to leave? I'm just looking at that sign. It's like, do we really need the exit sign?
Carl, you want to go on the OSHA?
Yeah, I would just say we talked a little bit about OSHA yesterday, and there are centuries of horrible fires that dictate, yes, a large group of human beings do need to know where the exits are.
Oh, that went dark fast.
Yeah, no, it really did.
Jesus
Pretty much all this stuff, any safety feature is layered and just.
And I want to shout out DJ's
horrible
Dugout.
traffic.
They have many exits, and all are labeled properly. So I know exactly where I can leave.
As a casual OSHA fan, I think we owe DJs a round of applause. You guys did a fabulous job. That was so fucking lukewarm. You guys suck.
Yeah. Thank y'all for turning out, too. Great crowd.
Don't talk to my people, man. These are my people. So, what else we got? Did you know Chiefs? We're in Omaha. There's probably Chiefs fans in Omaha. I would assume they're the closest team, right? Chiefs defensive end Frank Clark got arrested yesterday for having an Uzi in his car.
Not good, Bob.
An Uzi in his car.
Can I tell you something about an Uzi? Scary. I was playing a card game in college.
Wow, you're really going out on a limb there, buddy.
Playing a card game in college, I had a straight. This guy had a two-pair, and he had an Uzi next to him, and I folded.
Where'd you go to college in prison?
The murder capital of New York, yeah. I shouldn't have been playing poker there.
You were in college. Mm-hmm. You were at a poker game. Did you know that Uzi was there already?
Nope.
Okay. So Frank Clark, the defensive end, he's riding down the road, and he's got an Uzi stuffed into a bag, just sticking out. I feel like if you got an Uzi, that's a glove compartment. Maybe that's even a trunk gun.
No, but the part of being
Yeah,
part of having an Uzi is you guys know I carry an Uzi. Like, you see it a little bit, like I'm that dangerous guy. And it's not like Uzi has a holster. It's just like some dude just carrying it.
Well, Carl, he's an NFL defensive end. I feel like he's dangerous just by standing.
Okay, that's a fair point. But when you hang out and you're surrounded with a bunch of other big, dangerous defensive ends, how do you separate yourself from the pack? We say baseball, it's a cheating game. Football, you got to be tough.
I'm not condoning Uzis, but it'd be pretty sick to have an Uzi.
To have a D end in your locker room, it's like, yo, I don't know if you brought the Uzi to practice today.
It's a good name.
You're not saying carrying around an Uzi makes you less tough, though? You're like, oh, this guy's got to carry a gun.
No, I didn't say gun. I'm saying
We're
Uzi.
talking Uzis,
I'm putting
not guns.
Uzi's in the same category as the Kalashnikov, right? What's that, the AK-47?
Yeah, I believe that's
Yeah, the Kalashnikov, the Uzi, it's got like those good names. We're like, those are different.
Like
I had a grenade launcher. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, that is, but that's way better than an Uzi.
A grenade launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's impractical, though.
Right, but it is way cooler.
Did you
Grenade launcher, that's a little overkill.
Right, I'm going to go to the car and get my grenade launcher.
We have local law enforcement here. We could ask them what they know about
I
this.
don't think they want to be here.
You don't want to be
on.
on. All right, we're good.
He's like, get me the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
he's checking his phone. He's texting right now.
No, he's looking up the fucking history of Uzis.
How's Tinder going right now? Everybody swiping?
Bro.
Tell him you got handcuffs.
That's a sergeant in the Omaha Police Department. You better show some
Let me
respect.
tell you, cops definitely get pussy on Tinder.
Okay.
I don't know if that one does, but
The Uzi is a family of Israeli open-bolt blowback operated submachine guns.
Oh, he's really looking it up.
thank you, Carl. I think ever since we gave Carl some credit for doing research yesterday, he's just the research king.
I just like knowing before I go into it.
No, that's the thing. That's how you should live life. Just only know what you know.
I'm sorry, could you say that again for everybody out here?
You only know what you know. If you start researching shit, then you got to learn it.
Are you
So if
against
you just-
learning?
No, this is how you live life. Never set your expectations high. Because, like right now, if you need somebody to move your stuff or something, or like do electrical stuff, Marty Mush isn't coming into your mind. So put your expectations down. No one asks you for any favors.
Undersell and overperform.
Hey, Mr.
Or not perform at all? Undersell
Never.
so much you don't even get asked to perform.
Ever.
You're not even in a
Like that
position.
guy's too dumb to even turn on my TV. I'm not asking him to come over.
Any Mississippi State fans out there remember More Cowbell? The podcast I had? So we got hands raised. You can make a little noise.
There's 7 people that raised their hand here.
Yeah, and they were all young, like a 12-year-old just raised his hand. Thank you very much. So I had More Cowbell, and I was living in Starkville, Mississippi, and I was happy, and I was wearing maroon. Now I'm sitting up here with this idiot, this moron, talking about never learn anything. Please take me home with you is what I'm trying to
It's
say.
smart. It's smart. What you don't want to be the guy that knows everything.
I like to be the guy that knows everything. I finished second in the dozen.
No, you didn't.
Third in the dozen.
Yeah, back at a time when I could win.
Yeah,
No spoilers if you guys haven't seen that yet.
Fourth in the. It's been a month, Carl.
Dude, it's been a month.
The dozen crew
They are-
in that
they are
whole
ruthless,
environment on
yeah.
the internet. You just
To be
don't.
honest, if you told
Wasn't
me
even
something
on.
that happened like 10 years ago in a movie, that's still a spoiler.
Thank you.
I agree.
I
if haven't
personally
seen
think
it-
avoiding spoilers and complaining about spoilers is the pussiest thing we do as a society. That you're so upset somebody ruined a TV show. My grandfather went to wars, and I'm complaining that Grey's Anatomy got spoiled for me.
You're fucking comparing World War II to not knowing the end of Breaking Bad?
Bro, what if
Exactly
I told
what I'm
you in the
saying.
7th inning how the Mississippi State game ends tonight?
I got told.
I would love it. If we win, I would love it. I would start hugging you there. I'd have a
Someone
3-inning
told
celebration.
me how Breaking Bad ended, and I almost cried.
How did it end?
I don't know. I'm not
Don't
gonna
even
say
do it. Don't do it because it's
if
not.
someone
There's
didn't
someone
see it
out here
yet.
that's still
Pathetic.
sitting on it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Breaking? Are you ever going to watch it?
I started.
But I feel like that's
I'm
on you.
like season 2.
See?
I started
I would have just
watching
ruined it
I
for
feel
you.
like that's on you. You've had time to watch it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not yelling at you.
No, we're not yelling at each other.
Yeah, no, we're not
buddies.
yelling at each other at all.
You're all upsetting.
What just happened?
I don't know. This week, it's double trouble as NASCAR pulls into the peaks of Pennsylvania with drivers looking to triumph at the tricky Triangle Pocono Raceway. On its 50th anniversary, the iconic track plays host to the only doubleheader on the 2021 Cup Series schedule, where it will take twice the guts for double the glory. You got guys like Kyle Larson at 3-1. Chase Elliott is on a hot streak, looking solid at 7-1. Then you got veterans like Kevin Harvick, 14-1. Twice the opportunity to bet on NASCAR this weekend. Stay tuned for our picks later this week to get all the right angles. And be sure to tune in to NBC Sports Network for NASCAR doubleheader weekend, starting this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern and continuing Sunday at 3:30 Eastern. Okay, this is a gambling show. This is a show that focuses on sports gambling. We are at the College World Series. Because of that, look, cops on horses. I love cops on horses.
That's actually one of the last great things about large urban American cities like this. You just have men on horseback.
I love men on horseback.
New Orleans.
Do you have to like get
That
trained to go on a
sounded
horse?
very homosexual. Huh?
There's nothing wrong with that,
Do
guys.
you have to go? You have to get trained to go on a horse?
I'm sure the cops do, yes.
Did you in New York City? They've got guys on horses in the parks.
Yeah, Times Square they do too.
Love it.
All right, gambling show. We're going to give our gambling picks right now. We're going to start with our college baseball expert, Ben Mentz, who's going to tell us who's going to win these two games today. Go ahead, Ben.
I like the Tennessee Volunteers as an underdog, plus 112 with Wayne Tidwell throwing.
The Texas fan is cheering.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. But I do like Tennessee as an underdog at a plus price. Big 12's been struggling. Tennessee's been resilient all year. I think they bounce back and get this thing done. And I like Mississippi State. I think the bracket's broken right for the Bulldogs. And they're the one team I won on. They're the one team I won on the entire time.
Don't.
No, I think they got momentum, and I think they can score some runs off Virginia's pitcher today.
I'll be picking State in a minute. Wait for me.
Yeah, well, Tennessee and State, and them other picks, the Suns.
But if you want to fade Mentz, you go into Barstool Sportsbook app right now.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
you go to Ameristar Council Bluffs.
Yeah, and we still have shirts available at Ameristar Council Bluffs. You place a $25 CWS parlay in the sports book, you get a free Barstool in Omaha shirt.
What's
Thank
the
y'all for
line
rocking them out here.
on Mississippi State?
Minus 120?
They're minus 120.
Yeah, neither of these. I believe Texas minus 135.
136 and
136.
plus 112.
So very Tennessee and Texas are the 2 and the 3 seed nationally. Mississippi State's the 7 seed. Virginia got into the tournament as a 3 seed, so they really are defying the odds being here. But they're hot. You know, you can't really.
They've got a lot of experience in Omaha,
Do
too.
you have any other picks?
Suns and NBA, that was it. I didn't get to look at them. I didn't have time to look at MLB as I was putting out all kinds of stuff this morning.
All kinds of content that has. Yep. Marty
Better
Bush.
be infamous than nothing, right?
Correct. You were unemployed last year.
Oh, yeah.
I know where you're coming from, brother.
That's how you got to
I'm
look
lucky
at
to
it.
be here too.
I worked at counterterrorism.
No, he's being for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how fucked we all are.
Marty, give me some picks.
I got the Twins, I got the Rays, I got the Cardinals, I got the Brewers, and whatever picks fade Mincy's baseball.
So you got Texas and Virginia.
Yep, that's exactly what I texted TJ this morning. That's all I got.
I just noticed there's a guy in a Yankee shirt out there. He's probably the only guy in the building that can understand what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
You got him? You good? Okay. He can't understand what I'm saying. That makes sense. So I've got the Braves money line to bounce back against the Mets. I got the Padres money line to beat the Dodgers. I love the Clippers +5 against the Suns tonight. And I hate to do it. Tennessee money line against Texas. I believe Texas the most overrated team here in Omaha. I think the number 2 national seed, way too much for them. I believe against super regional teams, they're like 1-3 or 0-4. They're not. They haven't beaten any good teams. They're a fraud. They're a phony. They're a fake, much like Texas football has been for many, many years.
All right, give him a second, dude.
I know. I'm looking at him. It's not
I just
enjoying
shit
it.
himself. He's upset.
So, Texas, phony. Tennessee, not quite as phony. Tennessee wins today, and tonight, to take control of their side of the bracket, the Mississippi State Bulldogs go out and they beat Virginia, and we get here Thursday, and we take another step towards our first national championship. Yes, sir. So, Carl, what do you got?
All right, I'm going to take both unders because it's particularly this first one, 8.5. I love elimination game unders, especially when you have 2 big-time powerhouse programs.
Carl.
Yeah?
I just have a counterpoint to that.
What?
There's been 1 elimination game so far.
Yeah.
What was the score?
Huge.
14-5.
Yeah, it was huge.
Would you like elimination game unders?
Yeah, I like elimination game unders for this reason. The pitching, when it's very pressure-packed, has a tendency to get better, and I think hitting, when it's very pressure-packed, has a tendency to get a little bit worse until late in the game, and that's why it's 2-1, 3-2, something like that.
Fair enough.
Early innings, I think these guys, you're a hitter, you have to react. The pitcher's in control. That's one thing I like the 8.5. I also like Tennessee just because they're a dog. It's not I'm sharp. I like Tidwell, wherever the fuck that guy is. I just like the plus 112. I think this is going to be a close game. This should be a close game. Yesterday I said Stanford, Arizona, not a close game. Wasn't a close game. This should be a close game. Nightcap, I like 8.5 too. I do like Virginia. Before you guys boo me, the pitching coach was my pitching coach in college, and I stand for my fucking guys. Good luck to Drew Dickinson tonight. I'm cheering for Virginia, and I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. That's my guy. Boo. Go Hoos. Go Hoos. Wearing the jersey. Coach me in this. You think I'm cheering against that guy? Kiss my ass. Don't actually. It's just a euphemism.
No, they know. And me and Marty interviewed Virginia closer Stephen Schock today. It's on the Barstool Sports website, so go check that out. It's also on my Twitter, so go check that out. That's a weird guy. Big T, you still here?
I'm still here. I also have Tennessee money line. We just have to trust that Mincy is so in his own head that he doesn't even know what he's picking. I have the under in Tennessee, Texas of 8.5 because if we're going to win, I think it's going to be because Blake Tidwell pitches really well. And I have the over in Mississippi State, Virginia. Virginia hit Chad Dallas and Sean Hunley pretty well, and I think Mississippi State's bats will perform better than the 2 runs they put up in the first game. So,
all right, Ducks, how you doing?
I'm good. I have nothing to add. What Big T just said was perfect.
Beautiful.
Okay,
I appreciate that, Doug.
That's how you debate.
So I don't know what to say. We just have 2 guys down there sitting in Tennessee orange. Okay.
They're fine. They were texting each other earlier. They just want to make sure they get their picks right. They do. They like what's his name? Tidwell?
Mike Tidwell.
Blake Tidwell.
Blake?
Blade, like a knife.
Blade.
Yeah.
Do you like that name?
No.
Blade?
I think it sounds pretty cool.
I like it, but I don't like it. Blade.
If you're an SEC pitcher, though, that's
And your
pretty
name's
sick,
Blade
man.
Tidwell?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. That's a good name.
Is he hot?
Blade, come in for supper.
Well, how southern is she?
I'd say like Blade. Who names their kid Blade?
He's not from Laurel, Mississippi. Why'd you talk like that?
I don't know.
All right. Blade.
What do you think
that seriously took me back.
What do you think the most random business there is where it's like how are they still going?
Oh God, the people who put together nah, I don't want to do it.
Well, you
I
gotta
think
do it
the
now.
slime business, like Nickelodeon slime and shit. Like how many times you need slime?
Slime is still in business?
Yeah, we just found a guy on slime.
I think there's plenty of people that want to throw some at me right now.
For sure, but that's a rare occasion.
All right, I'll tell you right now. We talked a little OSHA. There's some exits here. There's a fire extinguisher in here. And somewhere on that fire extinguisher is a label. And somewhere in that label there's an attachment to that label that's like this plastic thing that can't break off. And there's a company that manufactures the little plastic loop that goes onto the fire extinguishers, and they're the only company that does it. And they do it for every fire extinguisher in the world. And it's like owned by like a guy and his brother or something. So
why do you know that?
Because I think I got into that conversation before.
Carl likes to learn.
It's a good company.
All right, so we're at the College World Series. We got about 5 minutes left tonight. Texas and Tennessee is very, very intriguing to me. What? Are you okay? Texas, Tennessee is very, very intriguing to me.
Both fan bases, yeah.
Because one of the biggest fan bases here, I would say the biggest fan bases here are in whatever order: Mississippi State, Texas, Tennessee. I don't think that's debatable. I think it drops off after that.
NC State's solid, number 4.
NC State's solid, yeah, sure, but Virginia hasn't brought many. Arizona didn't bring any. Stanford didn't bring any.
Vandy's smaller.
And Vandy are all assholes.
So whistle guy.
I told you.
He was in my fucking.
The Vandy Whistler's the worst human being on earth.
I went to sleep with the guy who was in my head all night last
There's
night.
two
just
of
kept
them.
waking up.
There's 2 of them. They were sitting right beside each other last night.
Would y'all agree with this? I actually didn't think it was quite as bad in the ballparks. There's enough to like distract you, but on TV, I think it's worse.
No, it was pretty bad. Like it was every pitch.
I think it's bad in the game.
It was bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
Oh my God, he just walked in.
No,
Just kidding. That's not him. But you are a Vanderbilt fan with a little bit of a mullet, and you kind of look like the Whistler. So.
He's about to walk out right now.
Dude, no, seriously, 20% off on me. Stick around.
You don't have the pull to pull that up.
No, I don't, but I'll pick up 20% of the check because I was just mean to that guy in front of a room full of people.
You're going to pay $3 of his check.
What are you guys getting?
Does the Vanderbilt fan base appreciate him?
No, I think it's half. and
The
half.
Vanderbilt fan base will defend the Whistler because it's one of them, but I think secretly they hate it.
Well, they say they don't like him, but then they clap along. Those are the people I hate. He would stop if they'd quit clapping along with him.
Yeah, but
They're the
rhythmic
enablers.
clapping is like
You were doing it.
I
You
know.
clapped.
I'm a sucker for rhythmic clapping. You start clapping, I'm going to start clapping. So when they
the
get
enablers.
going,
That is one- I do love camaraderie.
yeah, I like to be part of a team. I was just sitting there. I was rooting for NC State last night. Vanderbilt started the rhythmic clapping, and I'm like, okay.
Mississippi State, though, you guys need some. You can't just keep saying your colors. Like, say something else. No,
Maroon and white.
maroon,
Bring the
white.
cowbell.
I mean, bring something. Let's just say maroon, white. We know you're maroon and white. Oh,
you go.
shit. All right. All right, ladies. Don't fucking cut my throat.
He's fine. He's good. He's with me. He's with me. She just did
She
gross
just went like
last
this.
Oh, my
yesterday.
God.
I'm going to get the fuck
And
out of here.
Good luck showing up to her house late for a family party.
That's a Southern woman. She actually has a knife. I can promise you that.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Ben, you picked Tennessee.
Yes.
All right, would you be surprised if Texas won, though?
I mean, at this point, I'm not ruling anything out.
I need your energy.
Are you
up.
okay?
I need your fucking energy.
I'm
up.
mentally getting prepared for this Dave Portnoy show.
Like talking to a potato right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to mentally get psyched up to go on this Dave show.
It'll be fine. Just
yeah, I'm just gonna get ripped in front of millions. Of
If
people.
you go on like this, just sitting there,
No, I'm
not going to
saying-
go well. You gotta
oh
be
no, I'm
10
gonna
minutes.
ramp it up.
Okay,
Hey,
good.
I'm just
Well-
mentally getting psyched to get to that.
Ramp it up for this show.
I'm thrilled to be here. I appreciate everybody coming out. DJ's Dugout supporting us. College baseball in Omaha, Barstool in Omaha, first time. This is all great stuff. My mission, the irony of this whole thing, that it's been a train wreck, but my mission when it started a couple months ago was to bring awareness to college baseball nationally with Barstool Sports, this platform. I've done it in a very infamous way, but I've somehow been successful.
I like that you're sucking your own dick. I love
Hey,
it.
hey, but no.
I'm a big
Hey,
sucker.
nobody else is going to do it.
I'm a big
Honestly,
sucker.
this job, you got to do it. You got to
Right.
He did just
self-promote.
give credit to himself.
The entire speech was himself.
Well,
But
I'm trying to pump myself up, guys. God, I'm
No,
down in the gutter.
you did
know?
a good job. I'm in Nebraska. I never thought I'd be in Nebraska.
There you go.
So there you go.
You're here. Brandon's here. Brandon's here growing the game.
Hashtag growing the game.
Yeah, it came, yeah.
Yeah, so no, it's been very fun, and I didn't know. I always heard going to Omaha was awesome. I always heard from state fans, because a lot of these state fans, I'm sure, have been here multiple times. This is my first time, and it's awesome. I didn't know Omaha had a good downtown. I didn't know it was all revolving around this baseball game and all that.
No, it's a phenomenal event. The stadium's beautiful. You always hear the road to Omaha is the thing of mystique in college baseball. It more than lives up to the hype. These night games out there are just a slice of heaven. Downtown Omaha set up right. It's a great size event. A lot of passionate fan bases. I'm blown away by it. I mean, literally, I hope I get to come back.
I also like-
hope I can show my face in public.
I like that you said you're bringing awareness to college baseball like it's a charity.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you want from me, Brandon?
I want you to. I don't know. I just. It's just.
I thought Nebraska was just tall grass and wind. That's what I thought it was.
I don't know.
Yep. Turns out they got a couple places like this. They got the
Couple Guthrie places.
they
to
got the
eat.
TD Ameritrade for you. Come on down.
Not many convenience stores though.
There's a Come and Go right over there.
It's spelled.
That's crazy. Yeah,
called
I
Come
saw.
and Go?
Yeah,
Called
It's
Come and Go.
With a K. It's come with a K.
And I almost got arrested for doing that.
Come
I mean, this is the horniest week you've had in a while. Congratulations, buddy.
I thought they were instructions.
Yeah, you needed
How did
it.
someone allow it to be called come and go?
And it's spelled like that, too.
It's spelled.
No. Yeah. It's spelled K-U-M.
Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
right over there.
It's literally across the street.
So if
You'll see it
someone
on the way to
goes
the
in
game.
and whacks someone off and leaves, it's not their fault.
Why would you whack somebody else off?
Themselves.
Hey, oh my God! I just went in here to get a muffin. Now I'm getting jerked off. What type of convenience store is this?
It's like, all right, see ya.
That's Pick Central. We'll be back here tomorrow.
Thank y'all
We
for
might
coming
get
out.
kicked out after
Hail
that.
State!
That got a little weird. That got weird.